Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Yeah, we're going to list 10 blunders Tinubu committed. Tinubu's 10 major blunders in public since January 2022 this year. Well, the Nigerian government has warned its citizens traveling to the United States, US, and the Nigerian government has again announced a 2-week paternity leave for workers or thereabout head of civil. Now, some of the subsidiary headlines, sub-headline on Twitter. Twitter boss Elon Musk says Apple has discontinued most of its advertising on the chief on the whatever. And then the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CGN Justice Olukayode Ariwola, has said the Nigerian judiciary, blah 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 blah. Now, to get all this news, you need to subscribe and also like our page, and also don't forget to share news that we, disseminate. Now to the news. Concerning 2023 election, Tinubu's 10 major blunders in public since January. As it is, the All Progressive Congress (APC) presidential candidate Bola Tinubu has continued his campaign for the February 25th, 2023 election, making recurring gaffes that have left many doubting his mental fitness to lead Africa's most populous nation, which is called Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria is one of the most populous nations in Africa. Well, since he formally declared his interest in the presidency on January 10th, the former Lagos State governor has spoken incoherently and erroneously several times in public while his aides labor to quell the aftermath. He had 10 girls the APC presidential candidate made this year. Number one, the expired PVCs, which is the permanent voters cards. Now, what about the expired voters card rather? Addressing market women who visited him in Abuja in January, Tinubu told his guests that the permanent voters card, PVC, they kept with them had expired. In case they do not announce to you on time, the PVC you have has expired. This is joke, man. But the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) countered him. Yes, no, I countered him. That's what it. But the Independent National Electoral Commission, which is INEC, countered him and confirmed he misinformed the Nigerians. Tinubu apologized through a statement by his media aide, Tunde Rahman. Now, immediately upon being apprised of this, Tinubu apologized for the incoherent statement and felt sorry for any confusion it may have caused. Wow, that is number one. And now the subject is incoherent. The verb here is incoherent. What does incoherency means? It simply means, mincing words when your words are not articulated and you just, release whatever comes out from your mouth, and that is whatever cause a chaos or slip of tongue, and also as what Tinubu has come, a major blunder that he has committed. And number two, there is the recruitment of 50 million soldiers. Okay. Now, in March, Tinubu said at a colloquium celebrating his 69th birthday in Kano State that the federal government should recruit 50 million soldiers to boost the nation's security forces. According to Tinubu, the recruits will eat cassava, agbado, and corn. That's what it is. Agbado is corn in Yoruba language. And then in the morning, yam in the afternoon. His aide, Tunde Rahman, again admitted his principal had committed a blunder and apologized. That's for the second time. Ashiwaju seeks the expansion of security personnel by 50,000 for the armed forces, not the 50 million that was mentioned in error. It was an accidental verbal mistake of which we all commit from time to time, especially when reciting a series of large numerical figures. It did not mean 50 million youths, which is almost a quarter of our total populations, or population rather. Yeah, that is where the mincing word comes from. Incoherency. Now, number three, tweeting on WhatsApp. Oh, jeez, where did this guy got all this from? Tweeting from WhatsApp. Who does that? Okay, let's see what that simply means, because it's an irony. Tinubu said in April that social media users could tweet on WhatsApp. He said, "Do you know how many of you are tweeting on WhatsApp right now?" The ICIR reports what WhatsApp is, what's WhatsApp, and that's WhatsApp. And also, he said, "Do you know how many of you are tweeting on WhatsApp right now?" The ICIR reports that WhatsApp is a free instant messaging app, while Twitter is a microblogging social network service platform where users can tweet. Okay, now that is the number three, which is the tweeting on WhatsApp, and it's just a slip of tongue or thereabout. But it go foul. This is very appalling. Number four, for our viewers and listeners, El Rufai turned a rotten situation into a bad one. Also on October 15, the presidential hopeful claimed that Kaduna State Governor Nasser El Rufai turned a rotten situation into a bad one. Some people need to understand idioms. Tinubu said, adding that when I said he turned a rotten situation into a bad one, it is an achievement. Wow. Now, some people need to understand idioms. Now, turn a rotten situation into a bad one. Okay, it's an idiom, like slang that we use indirectly. When I said he turned a rotten situation into a bad one, it is an achievement. Tinubu made a remark at the 7th Cardinal Economic and Investment Summit, CardInvest, despite the effort of his campaign spokesperson Bayo Onanuga to correct what many Nigerians saw as a huge blunder. Tinubu insisted he was right when he appeared before the Arewa Joint Committee at the Arewa House, Kaduna, 2 days later. Wow, number 5 on the list, yes, the blunders Tinubu committed between January and now. Now, number 5 says, God bless PDAPC. Now, what is the meaning of this abbreviation? Tinubu made his most notable false pass in Jos, Plateau State on November 15 when officially flagging off his campaign. He inadvertently blessed the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, before realizing and correcting his mistake. He said, God bless APC, to the shock of many of his party faithfuls. Like, Tinubu, Kilele Isa. On the last one and the last note, which is the number 6 among Tinubu's 10 major blunders in public since January. I pray we could, finish up and, listen to it because time may not permit us. Number 6 said, wrongly calling Plateau State Governor Solomon Dalong, the All Progressive Congress presidential flag bearer, made another goof at the campaign rally in Jos, Plateau State, when he referred to the Director General of his campaign council, Solomon Lalong, as Solomon Dalong. The latter was a former Minister of Youth and Sport Development. He hails from the state. And number 7, let's go a little, maybe we can, achieve this time. Bala Blue Bula Blaba. Now, on Thursday, November 17th, at a town hall meeting in Imo State, Tinubu struggled to mutter a word that appeared like a Ula Balu. He said, Bala Blue Bulaba. Now, this is a big challenge for us in Nigeria. Number 8, Niger Delta State instead of Delta State. Similarly, on November 25th, during his campaign on Oporosa, Gbaramatu Kingdom, the APC candidate said Deputy Senate President Ovie Omagege would be the next governor of Niger Delta. He meant Delta State. Nigeria's Niger Delta comprises 6 states: Delta, Edo, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, and Cross River. So those are the Niger Delta. Number 9 on the list, APV instead of PVC. On Saturday, November 26, while addressing his supporters in Lagos State, Tinubu urged his supporters to get their APV instead of PVC. PVC is a short form of a permanent voter's card. There have been claims that Tinubu is sick because of how he talks and his hands shake when addressing people. Number 10 on the list, which I presume as the last. Wow, prevent church rats from eating poison Holy Communion. Tinubu compared Nigeria's adherence to global climate change advice to a rat eating a poisoned Holy Communion when responding to a question on how he would tackle climate change if elected president. He said climate change is a question of how do you prevent a church rat from eating a poisoned Holy Communion. Are there Holy Communions that are poisoned? He made the remarks when fielded questions from the Arewa stakeholders in Kaduna on October 17th. This statement has raised quite a reaction. Depending on who you ask, who is speaking. On the one hand, some consider it a gaffe, saying he made use of a religious symbol in a negative light without taking into cognizance Nigeria's tense and religious atmosphere, while on the other hand, some do not consider it at all as at one. Well, time may not permit us to puzzle further. This is why I'm going to draw the curtain. I would like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening and God bless you.